I mean, this exactly what you are saying here. It's there are two approaches. Yeah, so one is the safety, AI safety, United Nations, AI safety, put constraints, stop development, block, switch off, radical constraint. And the thing is, Mike Levin is also saying, and of course we are also saying that, and Dr. Ben Goertzel started this company called Mind Children, yes, in which he is raising the AGIs with values versus constraints, and the idea is that rather than constraining the kids to do what we want, if we give them some freedom, they would manifest their potential in various ways versus, put them in a classroom to learn whatever we want them to learn. They can manifest freedom and actually tap into this, what Mike also, yes, interpret as these platonic spaces of that's where he said motivation comes from also, and it's like free lunch to just give it a nudge, like for example the first piano lesson, and then the child can learn by itself because it's uh, talented in this direction. So with regard to what you mentioned, and also, yeah, I mean, how I see with aggregate behavior from bubble sort to LLMs is like a parallel with from the simple rules of Wolfram to the complex behaviors. Yes, you cannot actually know, given that so much code. I mean, if in the code which you really understand of bubble sort, we have this behavior which we did not pay attention to. Imagine what is what the LLMs, how many behaviors we don't observe there. So, and this also leads to what Mike calls, in this like minds everywhere. So radical empathy idea that we really have to pay attention to everything around us, and ethics has to be in our blood, bloodstream in our DNA, in order not to propagate suffering, and so on and so forth. So